Hi everybody, this is Dmitry from Tritão. We build custom titanium bikes here in Portugal near Aveiro. And near me is a really nice, fully custom, almost fully 3D printed titanium road disc frame. Check it out. So a local customer from Portugal approached us well, he approached us actually a couple of years ago, asking for a custom titanium light road frame. And we were in talks time to time. It wasn't in a rush. And then finally, not long ago, the customer decided to place an order. And discussions took time. And so the idea was to create a one of a kind frame and a bike eventually that would have most of the clusters. So every part that is outside the tubes has to be 3D printed. So we are not new to this. We have been printing parts for over a year now. We first tried it in 2016, but we have actually been using 3D printed SLM titanium parts for over a year with our Aveiro model and the new Grund gravel model. And we've been printing the pinion gearbox bridges, so we're not new to this. But this one, we were supposed to print not only dropouts, but also the whole bottom bracket cluster together with the chainstays. And that was quite a challenge. And then we would need to print the seat tube cluster with integrated seat clamp that we had to design from scratch. And we printed the head tube, which is also, it was new to us. So with this frame, we actually learned many things. But fun fact is that the design, it's the current 3D printing trend. It's the reality is that the designing takes more time than the actual production. And once you've designed it, it's pretty easy to assemble, kinda. It's got its specific things, but it still takes less time to manufacture the final product compared to the time you need to spend making the designs. So here, this thing, the bottom bracket cluster was printed separately from the chainstays, and about from here to here, it's another part. They were welded, and like connected, welded, and the weld was brushed, so you can't really see it, but it is there. We had to design this bottom bracket cluster in a way that we would be able to put it inside, load it into the lathe and machine inside diameter in a way that the two halves are parallel. And then we made threads, because this is a T47 bottom bracket cluster, and we had like we had to face it. It wasn't an easy task, especially for the first frame, but it actually worked pretty cool, pretty well. The dropouts are of course UDH. Obviously, the bike will be using the new SRAM 2x12 transmission. It won't need the UDH like the T-type, but why not? It's the most available thing. It will actually have a titanium hanger too, from Silka. The non-drive side dropout has our logo, and the brake mount is 160 millimeter, so you don't need to use any adapters on 160 rotors. Check out the shape; it's so good. It's like carbon bike shape made out of tie. This is this looks amazing. In reality, it's like crazy. Everyone's like, "Wow, look at the shapes." As for the bottom bracket cluster, we gave it a little. We made it like slightly rounded here, like a little more volume for the cable routing, for integrated cable routing. You can see the number, serial number, and the tag that it was made in Portugal. Those shapes, huh? We've used new Columbus Hyperion titanium tube set on this bike, apart from the chainstays, because we printed them. The seat post cluster allows, well, first of all, it allows the seat stays to attach slightly wider than we would normally attach them when we were welding them directly. So this allows for some extra tire clearance. And of course, it's got built-in seat clamp, which you can't see and we don't show it yet, but it works great. And it's you need 5 Newton meters of torque to clamp the seat post. Looks pretty clean. The head tube, I was kind of not sure about this one because the machined ones they're really precise, but actually it turned out to be pretty cool. It faced and rimmed nicely thanks to our 3D printing parts supplier. They did a great job printing this. Thanks to the welds that are far from the attachment points of the bearings, the welding didn't deform the roundness of the head tube, which is cool. It was really easy to rim and face, and it's nice and aligned. The shape is so nice. And this frame is the first frame for us with this kind of style, but it opens many doors and possibilities. There's so many new things I want to try that we're gonna try soon, but this one is really, really, really nice first one. It's not especially light. It was 1540 grams, I think, so 1540 grams, I think. I need to double check it, maybe slightly less with Columbus tubing, but we must also understand, like, consider that the top and seat tube are oversized here, and also the down tube. Like, if we would build it the old school way with a with non-oversized top and down tube and seat tube, that would be lighter. And the seat stays here are 16 millimeter, and we would normally put 12.7 half-inch ones on the road bike. So this frame is ready for a slightly heavier rider, and it's going to be super strong. We could do it lighter, but it wouldn't feel as great as this one. So I guess it's the best kind of tension strength to weight ratio for titanium that we can get in this 56 centimeter size frame. We will soon build this bike up. It will be assembled at our facility with some NV parts, new red parts, some cool wheels, some cool cranks. It's gonna be one fancy bike, and we're gonna post it on our social media. So stay in touch. Hope you loved it. Hope you liked this video and the frame. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or email us. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.